Good morning. I've just got well, not honest with you, I haven't started any work yet. So yes. Anyway, I thought that I would do that. It's a terrible thing, vanity. You're looking at your enemy. I thought Chandler. Hello, mate. I'm going to do a little snuff video now because I haven't done one for a while, and this is and hello, Danny. I haven't. I'd ordered, as you know, mate, quite a few snuffs recently, but they haven't arrived yet. And yesterday, sometime last night, I guess, a couple of people left a couple of comments about which snuffs and what snuffs I'd recommend to start out on. Which I kind of said menthol ones because they're quite, easy going on the hooter. Um, but one of the questions that was asked a little about the history. Well, of course, like most tobacco, it all starts with Native Americans and the what was his name? The monk on Franciscan monk on the Colombo. He first brought back seeds. Pecho, something like that. He brought back seeds and leaves of tobacco plants because he'd seen Native Americans using tobacco both as to smoke through pipes, etc., or as snuff. And England has kind. I guess England's become kind of, and Germany as well because they're big snuff users. But England was in the kind of historical consciousness of people, the place where snuff was to be found because I guess things like Paris and Orcses, the Scarlet Pimpernel, these sort of Regency fops taking snuff off the back of the hand and so on. But anyway, that's not the case. It first became very popular in the French court. The English smoked a lot, and whereas the continent at the similar time didn't, and was taking snuff. But this finally caught on, and and now this. I'm sorry, I was just opening my camera. This I was watching one of Oversold One's excellent videos. If you haven't seen, if you haven't seen them, I would highly recommend you watch them. And this is a very big can of snuff. It's high dried toast. Now this was it's not for the beginner. It's very fine, so it's probably going to make me sneeze. The important thing with snuff, I think, is you've got to have a handkerchief, and preferably a coloured one, because obviously if powder goes up your nose, it's going to want to come back out eventually. And well, yeah, I think you know what I'm saying. Another one I think I can't remember if I have done a review of this, but I bought this one, Prince's, and this is what you get. You get plain snuffs, high dried toast, SP #1, things like that. That I buy. This is my other big. It's not so big at the moment because I've nearly run out, but this isn't. I take this along to my tobacconist and get him to fill it up every so often. The wonderful thing about snuff is that the government don't tax it. It's the only tobacco product that isn't taxed. If it was taxed, it would become the most expensive because the process of making the snuff in a mill, where they grind the tobacco into the powder, and you get various coarser cuts, finer cuts. The high dry toast is very fine, so I say not for a beginner. Prince's, however, is a darker, moister snuff. I don't know whether you can. I don't want to pour it all over my computer. I don't know whether you can see that. It's a moister snuff, and it's perfumed, so it's quite pleasant. I've got a very good friend of mine. And after you've taken your pinch of snuff, just dust the old nose. Of course, if you have a moustache, as I do, and a beard, uh, you can get rid of snuff in the old soup strainer, but that side. But yeah, I usually have that full up, but I buy that loose. Now I buy that plain. But let's just try that one. The finer the powder, the more nicotine hits. Really, I think is my experience, because obviously it breaks down quicker. And the loose one I buy from Clive, my tobacconist, it's got a lovely nutty flavour. It's a plain snuff though, and I always get him to fill it practically to the top, then buy a tin of SP #1 and mix in with it, which gives it a nice nutty flavour. You can buy snuff boxes, collectible ones. I only have a little wooden one. This is my little wooden snuff box that I take out and about with me. Of course, if you're going to have kind of mix and match approach to your snuff taking, I think most snuffers do, I would suggest that you get yourself a metal one, because the wood ones, obviously, they will take the flavour of the snuff you've had in it. I made the mistake of doing that with that one, but I finally just put a menthol one and then left it for a while, and all was well. But I have another snuff box anyway, which has the plain snuffs. But yeah, I'm sorry if that's a bit rambling. A couple of very good books I have is this one by Ursula Bourne, which is a wonderful little introduction. Well, it's got a kind of potted history of snuff, the glory years of snuff. When all the aristocracy in England were taking snuff, it was regarded as being rather de rigueur thing to do. But as soon as they decided it wasn't very pleasant, it was rather frowned upon socially. And I think with the rise of the white pocket, and this is one of Bourne's assertions in her work, is that the rise of the white handkerchief was in part responsible for the demise of snuff taking. I love it, and I started when I was quite young. I used to pinch some. My grandfather was a great snuff taker. Well, he was a great smoker. He lived to the ripe old age of 92, and he smoked cigarettes. He had a pipe, and he also took snuff. So there you go. The other book I've got, which was a present to me, is this one. It's signed by the author. It's called The Snuff Shop. The author's a wonderful character called John Arlott. He was a Hampshire man like myself, born and bred, which is a county in the south of England, which I still live in. And he was, a journalist and writer, but also famous for his cricket commentaries. It's another great love of mine, the game of cricket. And he was famous because he would drink a bottle of gin in one day, doing the commentary. And but he didn't miss a beat, really. He was superb and had a wonderful turn of phrase, which is important for cricket commentary anyway. But as I say, I'm sorry, I've been worrying that you'd be wondering where the hell this video, what happened to it, but as I say, sadly my new snuffs haven't arrived yet. So anyway, when they do, I'll sit down and do a slightly more coherent video mate for you. And but anyway, to my snuff fans, I say cheers, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.